The article of impeachment says President Trump's conduct on January 6th, when the Capitol was stormed by his supporters, followed his prior efforts to subvert and obstruct the certification of the results of the 2020 presidential election, including his attempt to influence the Georgia Secretary of State to find enough votes to overturn the election result. Additionally, he is charged with interfering with the peaceful transfer of power, imperiling a co-equal branch of government, and thereby betraying his trust as president to the manifest injury of the people of the United States. This was the moment the vote was gavelled.
On this vote, the ayes are 232, the nays are 197. The resolution is adopted. Without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid upon the table.
Earlier, lawmakers were able to make their case both in support of or against impeaching the president.
We know that the President of the United States incited this insurrection, this armed rebellion against our common country. He must go. He is a clear and present danger to the nation that we all love.
I rise in support of impeaching again the worst president in the history of the United States. Since his first day in office, this president has spent 4 years abusing his power, lying, embracing authoritarianism, radicalizing his supporters against democracy. The Republican Party is now the Trump Party, and he is capable of starting a civil war. He must be impeached. He must be stopped now.
The majority of lawmakers from the president's party criticized the rushed process just 1 week before his term in office expires.
The president bears responsibility for Wednesday's attack on Congress by mob rioters. He should have immediately denounced the mob when he saw what was unfolding. These facts require immediate action by President Trump. Accept his share of responsibility, quell the brewing unrest, and ensure President-elect Biden is able to successfully begin his term. And the president's immediate action also deserves congressional action, which is why I think a fact-finding commission and a censure resolution would be prudent. Unfortunately, that is not where we are today.
While 10 Republicans voted in support of impeachment despite some concerns.
These articles of impeachment are flawed. But I will not use process as an excuse. There is no excuse for President Trump's actions. The president took an oath to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Last week there was a domestic threat at the door of the Capitol, and he did nothing to stop it. That is why, with a heavy heart and clear resolve, I will vote yes on these articles of impeachment.
The decision now rests with the Speaker as to when she will dispatch the article of impeachment to the Senate that must determine the president's guilt or innocence in a trial. The Senate is unlikely to convene until after Joe Biden's inauguration on January 20th, which means the trial could happen well after President Trump has vacated the White House as a one-term president impeached twice. Shervin Bricepies, SABC News, New York.